And the second method or second class of methods is by using the algebraic identities. For instance, this is the first algebraic identity I'd like to mention, which is x. Its general form x plus y squared equals to x squared plus y squared plus 2 times x times y. Now, where does that came from? This is just x plus y times x plus y. And if you do this multiplication, you could derive this. Okay. And some people call it the perfect square identity. And it has another version, which is x minus y squared equals to x squared again plus y squared, and this way minus 2xy. You could, anyway, forget it. Okay. Now, that means that if you got some polynomial in such form, you could write it as this, or factor it as this. For instance, factor x squared plus 2x plus 1 plus 2x. And this is in the form of this, in which y is 1 and x is x. This is 1 squared also, and this is 2. Let me write it as the form of that. This is x squared plus 1 squared plus 2x times 1. This is 2x multiplying by 1 changes nothing. So it is in the form of that, which we could write it as x plus 1 squared. Or another example. Nine x squared plus 12mx plus 4. Now, let's check if it is in the form of this. Write it as this is 3x squared. The last term is 2 squared, and this is double of this one times this one. This one times this one is 6x, and double of it is 12x. Okay. let me plus 2 6x times 2 plus 4. So let me that would be equal to 3x plus 2 squared plus 2 squared. Or here's another one, 1 minus let me write this. 4x to the power of 4 minus 80 x squared y squared plus 400 y to the power of 4. Now, at first, this doesn't seem to be in the form of that because its power is 4, not 2. But you could write it and check it this way. This is 2x squared squared and this term 20 y squared, the whole thing squared, and let's check this one. This one should be minus the double of the first one times the second one, and the first one is this times the second one would be 40 x squared y squared, and minus double it would be minus 80. So everything okay, and that would be equal to 2x squared plus 20 y squared, the whole thing squared. Let me or here's a good one, x squared plus y squared plus z squared plus 2xy plus minus 2xz minus 2yz. Now how you gonna factor it? It is not in the form of it. So let's see. These three are in the form of that thing. So let's factor them. Factor it. That would be x plus y squared plus, and the other terms, this one, and the last two got some common term in them, and that is z. So by the first method we write it as z times what the first term would be. So after multiplying by that becomes z squared. This is z. And the second term minus 2x. And the last one minus 2y. No, that didn't help. Let me write it this way. You know, if you write this z squared here and write these two as which have common term in them, and that is minus z. Write it as minus z times or 2 minus z. It's their common term, and that would be x plus y. Okay, now things became interesting. 2z. Now it is in the form of that. Why? Because it has 2 squares minus the double of their bases. So that would be equal to x plus y minus z, the whole thing squared. Okay.